YouTube, welcome to Money Monday, a day we get to chat about your money and how to make more of it, save more of it, spend less of it, which is what we're talking about today. So glad you're here. For those of you who are new, my name is Dr. Troy, and I co-wrote an international best-selling book series with my good buddy Dr. Dave, who's also on this channel. He's the Oola Seeker. It's called Oola. It comes from the word Oola, and it's about finding more balance in life. But on Mondays, we specifically talk about, of the 7 key areas, this one of personal finance, because we know, not only in our own lives, but statistically, if you get your money right, it helps relationship, it helps your health, it helps your ability to have fun in this world. It helps all 7 key areas of life. And today we're going to talk specifically about overspending. We are headed to an event. We recently came back from an event, and it always puts me in this awkward position because after we finish speaking, we see people basically run to the Oola store and just buy stuff. And I don't know, I never know their personal financial situation, but the financial person in me goes, can you afford that? I mean, I'm so honored that you want to buy books and hats and tees and t-shirts and all the cool stuff, Oola, but at a deeper level, I'm like, that's awesome if you can afford it, but can you afford it? And we get caught up in the emotion of shopping and the emotion of an event, emotion of everything, and and I get it, it's amazing. But I do want to, ironically, share with you ways to make sure, whether it's at an event or whether it's at the mall or whether it's at online, 3 ways that you can curb overspending and keep more of your money and only spend your money on things that have a purpose and provide joy in your life. So the first one, let's say you're coming to our event next week, and I hope to see you there. And this is YouTube, so we're always at an event, so you'll see us somewhere. Or the girls are coming to town and you're going shopping just out. The number 1 rule to curb overspending is establish a budget that you can afford. Of the 3 things you can do with money, you can save and invest money, you can give money, but you can spend money and you can enjoy spending money. There's nothing wrong with that. Have a good time with some of your money, but establish the amount of money that you can spend, and it's not going to damage you financially in the moment or taking money away from your future financial goals. So what is that budget? The second thing, and this is the key one, is to pre-shop. Pre-shop. So if you're coming to one of our events, go online, and you'll be able to check some things in the store, and you can pretty much bet that we're going to have some of the stuff in our store at the event, and go, you know what? I want the book, because for $16.95 I can learn the principles. That's within my budget. That's what I want. Or I want the hat, or I want the tee, or whatever it is. If you're going to the mall and you know that you're going to go to Pottery Barn, or you're going to go to whatever your favorite store is, go online and just check what they have, so you know what you're in for when you're walking through. Like, pre-shop, and rather than let the store tell you what you want, you go into the shopping experience with a sense of power, like, I know what I want. And then the third step is go to the bank, and I know it's an inconvenience, or the ATM, and withdraw the amount of cash that you've budgeted plus 10%. The plus 10% is because we've all been there. Like, you're there and it's like, I told myself I was going to buy just the book, or just the hat, or just the whatever, but man, there's that thing, and they had some little special thing just to entice me, and that's what the 10% is for. And the cash part of it, and I know some people don't like carrying cash, I've never been mugged for cash. You're going to be fine. And the beautiful thing about that is that you can't overspend. If you leave your debit cards, credit cards at home, and you establish that I'm going to this event, and your budget was $100 to spend, discretionary spending, you've pre-shopped and you said, I want this, this, and this, you go to the bank, and then you get $110, so it's adding 10%, and now you have $110 in your pocket, and now you actually go to the event, or go to the mall, or go wherever you're going shopping, and it's impossible to overspend unless they sign you up for some financing deal, which you should never do, ever, if you follow this channel. Don't do that. So that's it, man. It is a short and sweet Money Monday, but it's something we all struggle with, is spending money emotionally, and I know that that's fun, and I get the euphoric high of that. But if you, like many of us, go into an event or go on a shopping spree and you come home and you have that financial hangover of that buyer's remorse of I bought all this stuff, then you got to do these three things, man. Establish a budget, pre-shop, whether it's online or even if you're at an event. Like if you're coming to our event next weekend and you see us, walk through or go online and check it out, and then only like tuck the credit cards and debit cards away. Get cash plus 10%. That gives you a little flexibility, so you don't have to be so structured and left brain like I am. You can have a little fun with it, and then enjoy it. Don't feel guilty about it because you've only spent the money that you've established you can afford. And it's fun. It's fun to get new things. I get that, but just don't overspend. So until I see you next week on Money Monday, be grateful. Oh, don't forget. Stitz will want me to tell you this. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified when new videos come up from Dave or I. But until next week, be grateful, have faith, and go get your Oola Live.